Let's find out why today is called the shortest day, the first day of winter. In late autumn, in the northern part of the world, squirrels hide nuts, foxes grow thick fur coats, and flocks of birds fly to warmer places. The sun rises later each morning and sets earlier each evening. Each day it appears lower in the southern sky. As the sun gets lower and lower, the north gets less and less daylight. The air grows colder. Chickadees fluff their feathers to keep warm. Woodchucks hibernate in their burrows, and white-tailed deer nuzzle through the snow to find the last blades of grass. Soon that'll be us when we get snow. On short winter days, children bundle in warm clothes and walk through a frosty white world, dragging long shadows behind them. On long winter nights, families eat dinner while it's dark outside. Children wonder when the days will get long again so they can play outside after dinner like they did in the summer. In the north, on or around December 21st, the sun reaches its lowest point on the horizon, making that day the shortest day of the year. Like all days, December 21st has 24 hours. It's still as long as any other day. But it's called the shortest day because it has the fewest hours of daylight. The shortest day, called the winter solstice, is the beginning of winter. And in some places, winter means cold, nose-dipping weather. The earth tilts as it moves around the sun. When the northern part of the earth tilts away from the sun, the north gets less heat and light than the southern part. Long ago, people didn't understand how the earth tilts and moves around the sun. They didn't understand why each day had less sunshine than the day before. Some believed that evil spirits made the sun go away. People feared that the sun wouldn't shine on them anymore, making their world cold and dreary dark. They needed the sun's warmth and light. So did their plants, which they needed for food. They held ceremonies that lasted for weeks to persuade the gods to bring back the sun. Over the years, people noticed that after short days, the days gradually grew longer again. Joyous people bathed in the sun's warmth and light. They celebrated the harvest. About 5,000 years ago, people who studied the sky noticed that day after day, the sun set in different places on the western horizon. They discovered that when the sun set farthest south, that was the shortest day. These early astronomers planned to mark the shortest day. Then each year, people would know when the days would start getting long again. On the day when the sun reached its southernmost point on the horizon, the astronomers carried out their plan. Workers stacked stones to frame the setting sun. They made a special opening like a keyhole or the eye of a needle. You can see up at the top the little hole. When the setting sun's rays beamed through that opening, people knew that the shortest day was over. And then, gradually, the days got longer again. for the next 6 months. When the sun appeared farthest to the north, its rays shone through another keyhole. People knew it was the longest day of the year, the first day of summer. In China, over 3,000 years ago, astronomers measured shadows to determine the shortest day. They knew that as the sun appeared higher in the sky, the shadows would get shorter and the days would get longer. Over 2,000 years ago, Romans celebrated the shortest day with festivals and merrymaking. They gave evergreen branches to their friends as a sign of good luck. Evergreen wreaths decorated their doors. Since these plants stayed green when others turned brown, they reminded the Romans of the coming spring. Mistletoe and holly hung in their homes because plants that survived the harsh winter were symbols of life. About 1,000 years ago, Europeans celebrated the winter solstice. The priests of England and Ireland decorated oak trees with golden apples and candles to represent harvest and light. You see the beautiful candles? Now in Sweden, they have a festival of light to celebrate the return of longer days. On St. Lucia Day, the girls wore crowns of evergreens with candles in them to rekindle the sun's fire as they delivered warm buns to family and friends. Now, I have a certain friend with me today named Kirsten, and she's dressed in the St. Lucia outfit because yesterday, I'm recording this before the St. Lucia Day is over, she was wearing her outfit, and it normally has candles in it. The boys went from door to door singing to the neighbors. Around the same time in history, the Incas of Peru marked the shortest day with a festival in honor of the sun. At dawn, when the sun first appears, shouts of happiness would ring out, and they would carry fire to their temple. There's the temple of the Incas. Now today, people still celebrate the beginning of winter because we decorate our houses. And we use lots of candles to lighten the darkness. We put fires in the fireplace. All these things mark the beginning of winter. And we no longer worry that the sun will disappear forever because we know that as the days get colder, because we are tilted away from the sun, then the days will gradually get longer again. And before you know it, it'll be summer. And during summer is when we have the longest day. People celebrate the shortest day because longer days follow. Flocks of birds will return. Seedling oak trees will sprout. And children can play again outside. There's something to look forward to, right? For more than 5,000 years, people have welcomed the winter solstice because that is the beginning of the year. Well, I hope you enjoy many fun days in the winter. And remember, before you know it, it'll be summer, and the longest day of the year is called the summer solstice. So enjoy your festival of winter. The days will be getting longer from now on. Goodbye, everyone.